Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Tilea playthrough here. Obviously a modded playthrough with Mixu's Faction Unlocker and Cataph Southern Realms, where we are... Well, we're starting to rejig my armies to slightly more efficient armies, and we're pulling some of the old troops out slowly. I'm going to pull them out. To be fair, I'm going to pull everything out for the time being while we slowly build this up into a better one. I can get dwarves now. I can only get 6. What? Why would I actually get them? That's the real question. Actually, no. I might get them as my front line. A Paymaster Bodyguard are lovely. I'm going to get some handgunners in here as well. Paymaster Bodyguard, you have very limited amount, but they are very, very good troops. I mean, look at that melee defense on them. And dwarves are shielded. They've got much better melee defense. They are more expensive. Plus, having some dwarves in my troops, in my army, is awesome. We need to get a couple of Dowie. 3 Dowie in there to sit at the front for the time being.
The nation calls. Praise.
Do I need him here anymore? I don't think I do actually now. Beautiful.
Now?
So we're actually in a good... As I said, we are in quite a nice position at the moment. We are slowly getting ourselves there. We are at war with the elves, but we need to... I'm now at the position where I'm building up, so probably a slower episode, I do apologise. We are obviously going to sail across and deal with the Knights of Origo there, who betrayed us. They wouldn't betray us, I guess they were never allied, but they allied with our enemies. They joined the Skaven and the Pirates against me. I mean, yes, what sort of pretending to be good faction does that? Oh. The Republican Guard? The Paymaster Bodyguard are quite literally better than them. We've got less units. Let's get a couple of them in. I'm not going to end up with that many dwarves. I'm removing one of them.
So...
I want to keep 1 cavalry and some handgunners in here. I might end up rejigging this a bit, actually. Oh yeah, I'm going to pull them out now, actually, thinking about it. I'm going to grab a Merchant Prince.
The Empire.
For the buffs he gives, let's pull those 2 out.
To the provinces.
And he can come over here, which is now beginning to slowly lose. Troops. Oh, I can't quite afford to put that. Oh, duelists. I do want to compare duelists when we get access to them.
Step to it. Pick up the pace.
Oh god damn it, he's set on double time. Derp derp. Loot the carcass and fight a battle, which is easy. I'm not even going to bother with that.
How should we proceed?
That's better. I may need a better force to beat it, but the money is nice and probably gets me enough. Go. Okay, so we're getting there. Slowly, slowly. But we are getting there. Apparently I annoyed the Italian viewers by commenting on pasta and cheese. I do get that. I just think that mission where you get to choose which one is right, there is no right answer to. Safeguard. I do not need the cash. I'm going to pull the better troops I just dropped into here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. There we go.
Let us move.
How did I get a second one if I can't actually currently recruit them? That's a little confusing. I don't need that building anymore. Let's level you up. Slowly getting them. That is a very nice, solid force. I don't know if not put the Paymaster's Bodyguard in there because I want the Republican Guard because I've got a feeling they're going to look awesome. We'll probably put the Paymaster's Bodyguard into my other army. As he is a merchant prince, so, you know. Elves are confederating. That potentially makes me less money, annoyingly, but we'll see. I can only get one of those, but they are just awesome. Noble Retinue are still good. They are. I love the idea of them. We are getting them because, good God. It's only one of them, but they have lovely stats. Yeah. God. I thought I was building a gunsmith here. I have. I can should now be able to recruit some handguns. I'm not going to recruit 3 because I'm going to use that other slot for something else. Something else. That's such a terrible way of phrasing it. I am going to use that other slot. Oh, I can use these guys. Oh, I hadn't even thought about that. I can use my Purveyor's crossbowmen in the front line to take the initial volleys. They do feel a bit wasted, if I'm honest, but... I assume I get more of them by upping the number of buildings. I would hope. Basically, I want to level this up. Not this one. Oh, God damn it, which one is it? That one to full so I can get the organ gun.
The nation calls. So?
I've got that in the other building. Could use the college. Oh God, I should save up for that, because that would. I'm nuts for not.
Praise Sigma. What? Onwards! The Empire!
The laws of chivalry demand I hear you.
Well, we'll be having a nice little crusade down there shortly.
Is it time?
Because they are allied with a few people, so if I go for them, I am going to end up in a bit of a bigger fight. Obviously, the elves to the north are probably more of a clear and present threat, so we'll build up and we'll move up through the Dowie lands to fight them. Push them back into their woods and maybe take the Oak of Ages. don't want their actual territory at
I
all.
will marshal the band.
I can't be bothered getting that. It does allow the recruitment of outriders with grenade launchers, which is awesome. Yes, please.
Your orders? Move!
Soon. Soon. As I said, we're doing a little bit of chilling at the moment, just getting ourselves sorted and in order. I may sail these guys out just to have a play. Basically, I'm using an organ gun instead of a ranged unit. No. Because they're as good as they are incredible weapons. They're one of my favourite artillery pieces in the game.
What does the Emperor bid?
I see no reason to recruit duelists instead then. They're not even... I know, they have much better melee attack. Much better melee attack. They've got... Their armor's nowhere near as good. 41 melee attack, though, is a huge buff. So I'm going to get 2 of those in. I'm going to strip the dwarves out, because I don't really feel a need for them. I lack missile dodge. So they're basically the armor-piercing version of those, but these guys are incredibly good at what they do. They're going to be my solid front line. I'm going to keep 1 unit of Dowie to be the point. I may end up changing them. We've got the handgunners in for the edge. We've got a reasonable amount of cav. Oh, we've got quite a lot of cav in the army. I've got 5 units of cav, which is actually quite excessive compared to what I usually do. Sorry, I want this more. And you guys are actually going to be sailed out to have some fun shortly.
Moving off!
Walls, actually. And then no more, because I want to use the money for other buildings. Even though we don't have the artillery, we're going to sail down in a couple of turns to the Skull Island just to test out the army. Because it's a new army with a new setup, which I need to blood to get experience, but also it's a new army. I want to check my setup, work out how it's working. I'm not really a huge fan of having armies which are quite as mixed as this, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, nice. Because obviously there's a lot of different frontline units in this army, which
How should we proceed?
I'm not a huge fan on, and actually the fact
Yes,
that these guys are armor piercing as well. Might mean I change my setup a bit depending on what I'm fighting. And in fact, straight up, if we're going to be fighting Bretonnians, I'm going to get more Republican Guard in there for the army, which goes down.
Direct me!
What?
Because for some strange reason, I think that that the Empire have more, Bretonnian factions. That's what I was after, the word I was after. Have cavalry guys. So actually, the anti-large will probably be quite useful there, and their weaker troops don't have armour. Now this is a bit more thought than I usually go into, because actually I generally like building armies which have a bit of everything. Against the AI, certainly.
By the comet. It is time. Praise Sigma. By Sigma's right.
We can start sailing. We're going to pull back in once this once I... Oh, that's what I've not been building. Right.
Sir. The nation calls.
There we
Yes.
go. And I'll actually get a couple of Paymaster's bodyguard. A Paymaster's bodyguard. I'll put 2 Paymaster's bodyguard in here because they are better than them, even though they don't necessarily look as cool. I really should replace him with a mage when I can.
Oh,
Legendary Merchant Prince. Which is odd because he doesn't actually have a Merchant Prince tree. I need 3 to get that. Oh, that's horrible. Though the extra armor is quite nice. The extra cost and damage. I say that. That's actually lovely. No, we're going to do that. So I will get that, simply because of the buffs it gives to the army, making the army that much more efficient. Even though it makes it more expensive. It's an interesting one, because it's that armor piercing... It's those little buffs across my whole army actually add up quite a bit, and mean that even lesser units will be doing much more damage.
so. To strengthen the Empire.
Raid the Cove! I'm going to fight this one. Ooh, that was a lot of nasty units. The mortar is the danger here. Everything else I'm not actually all that worried about. I say that, their depth guard are a pain. Their depth guard are I find very glass cannony, though I suspect I've got a lot of glass cannony here. This is where my swordsman and my Republican guard are going to be very useful, because they are armor piercing. What I lack against these guys is the range defense, actually. However, we've got a lovely... Oh, if you could get units up. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be enjoying that quite so much.
Dwarf warriors.
Right. Nice line of dwarves.
Great swords, sir.
Doing this very much on purpose like this. Oh, whoops.
By Ulrich's wrath. Halberdiers. Great swords. Halberdiers. Ready for war. Great swords.
Basically, I'm leaving a big enough gap that these guys can shoot through.
Handgunners. Halberdiers. Ready for war.
And angling them slightly so we have a bit of a better route, better line of fire in.
The Heldenhammer.
So they'll be able to shoot up into them.
Halberdiers.
Anything which goes to them, and they'll be able to shoot into the side of anything which goes to them.
Binding range, sir.
So it's a bit of a different formation, but we'll see how it works.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Our weapons are yours. Awaiting orders.
You guys on the sides ready to flank. You can sit nicely in the middle there.
Knowledge is power.
And obviously my cav on the edge to flank.
Dwarf warriors. Outriders. For the
Ah, that was foolish of me.
we serve France. Quick march.
go. Straight for that. You can fly over. I might take some fire on the way through, but if I could take those mortars out, that'll be beautiful.
Ready! Yes, sir! Quickly! Forward. Crossbowman! Yes, sir! Quickly! General! Quick march! Yes, sir! Quickly!
Oh yeah, bit of fire coming in, unsurprisingly. Oh, we devastated that unit.
General! Moving now!
Break.
Ready!
You guys can all charge straight into those hand cannons and break out. I want to avoid them. You guys are approaching nicely. Anything which gets into this melee with this lot is straight away in trouble.
Sir!
Beautiful there. Not so worried about that one.
Yes, sir! Sigma calls! At speed!
Let's break out of there so we can start focusing over here a bit more. You can head down into there.
Hey, wizard!
Beautiful set of focused units there to help me do stuff like this.
Their minds are mine! Fire! 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 Fire!
Oh yeah, let's make sure we're all on a defensive setting.
Our weapons are yours!
Duelists charging in, they will make very short notice of these guys. Oh, ho, ho. They look awesome. Okay, my dowie have broken. That's fine. It's fine.
Hand gunners! Yes, sir! Sigma calls! Ranged weapons ready! All ranks fire! Yes, sir! Missiles in the ready!
Just keep shooting there.
Great swords!
You guys can move over in.
Halberdiers!
We're already breaking them. So that worked well. My cavalry seems to have got itself a bit stuck. Oh no, no, they did the job. Oh wow, they're already dead. Wow.
Yes, General!
Just break the thing and charge into them because, let's be honest, they're vampire pirates. They're zombie gunners. They're not exactly going to be a major threat to us. Ooh, whoa, 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 but my lord is struggling. You guys surge. It's over. That was a little close. I didn't quite realise how much damage he was taking there, but it's over now.
Dwarf warriors!
I wanted to take a look at the new cav as well, but no, that was cool. We did reasonably as well. Those guys, wow, and that's from one about 10-second engagement, guys. My Carbonari, as always, did very well. They did nicely for their first run out. They're getting veterans. I'm happy with that, actually. My swords, some of my guys didn't really do well. The Republican Guard did their job. They just held the line, which is what I want them for. They are my main primary line-holding units now. Got a lot of armor, which is good, though. This is probably, with all their range stuff, the worst sort of army for us to be facing.
Raise Sigma.
Nice.
Yes, General.
Ooh. I say, I'm probably going to go for the Sisters of Fury, because, God. Spear, armor piercing, anti-large, charge defense against all. They'll do slightly less damage, but they've got more hit. Slightly lower defense, actually. Let's get both of those in, see how they go. Yeah, that'll do for now. Spend all my newly ill-gotten gains.
By the light of the lady, let the supplicant come forward.
Come on.
Never.
God damn you. One day they'll trade with me. So we're going to pull back, we're going to swap some troops around, and then we are going to launch my invasion of Araby down here. This area is called Araby, to deal with those pesky crusaders there. Obviously a foothold straight in there, and then we'll spread out from there, getting ourselves a lovely little foothold in the coastline here.
What does the Emperor bid? Take up the pace?
Sir?
I will marshal the men.
That's quite nice. Nice. Telean supremacy. So, base weapon damage for duelist, pikemen, Republican Guard, and cavalry. Nice. It's quite a useful ability. Sartosa is actually beginning to look like a nice, normal, pretty city as time goes on, and it grows, which is good. I want to save up to start purifying Tylos, removing the Skaven stain from them. And obviously we're going to get that gun before we do much else as well.
Yes, by the comet.
I'm going to get 2 of them.
Pick up the pace!
Yes, my lord.
How should we proceed?
There we go. Halves climate penalties. Entirely removes them and makes it even better.
What does the Emperor bid?
You're all going to sit there for a turn because you're going to be building up. I'm going to be getting 2 organ guns into that army because they are awesome before we move on, and then we will prepare for the invasion. Organ guns are also lovely at devastating cavalry units. The dwarves may get pulled out of this army because, if I'm honest, I think they're a bit of a waste, though their job is basically to take the brunt of the attack if we're using that sort of formation and setup.
To the provinces? This will bolster the nation.
I've recruited the maximum number of these units? What?
Yes, my lord.
Oh, of units. Oh.
It is for the best. Your orders? Step to it.
Oh yeah, I'm pulling them out, aren't I?
Onward.
Confused myself for a second then.
Ready? Bring me to battle. The Empire.
You can get them out. The fact we recruit things at such high level now is beautiful.
Raise Sigma.
And that, guys, is where we're going to use that one, on the verge of the invasion. So next time we will be launching that invasion. But until then, well, we'll see how things go. Obviously, we'll see how things go next time, guys. If you are enjoying this playthrough, please do like and subscribe. Obviously, comments down in the comment section. They really do help people actually see the video as well, guys, daft as it sounds, as does liking or disliking. So, anyway, whatever. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Cheers.